Okay. Okay. So the second question is basically, so as you've got a top career consultant, we've got top government civil servant, and we've got a top stockbroker. So all of you, from your perspectives, and having been in the business for so long, do you see Nu Skin as the only platform to achieve this Type 5 life, or are there any other platforms around? Maybe you can share your perspective on this.
Okay, unless you tell me your grandfather is Wee Cho Yao, you will be, or tomorrow you strike the lottery and whatever, or you are Sun Yanzi, okay. I dare to bet with anyone here with no money down, or no business investment down, you will never find another vehicle like Nu Skin. This I dare to say. If you can prove to me otherwise, I'll buy you a nice lunch anyway. Why is that? Because we talk about passive income, right? Passive income can only come from two sources. One, you own a business that sells consumable product. For example, Procter & Gamble sells washing detergents, or you sell rice, or something like NTUC, consumable product. Or you deliver a consumable service, such as you have properties you rent out, you collect rent. If you have neither of those, you got no chance. What does Nu Skin sell? Nu Skin sells consumable product. You've got to wash your face, you've got to clean your body, you've got to brush your teeth. Usually at least twice a day, take your supplements. And it's been going on a long time, a good 34 years. And it will go for many more decades. So it's very clear to me. But because of the franchise system of multi-level, which I won't go into, we create another effect called leverage. Now, as a guy, as a professional, fellow professionals here, I am not interested in selling products per se. How much products can I sell? Maybe max I can make $5,000, $10,000. But if I have a franchise system, and the franchise can multiply, not just in Singapore, but in worldwide. Today I have business builders as far north as the UK, as far south as the Melbourne. I don't think even SIA is flying direct Melbourne to UK, not just yet, right? But I have business builders in 20-something over countries. Isn't that amazing? And every day they're using the product. That's why my income keeps going up. And one more thing I want to say before I pass the mic on. I know for a lot of you, you'll be saying, wow, Nu Skin been in Singapore, 17, 18 years, it's been around the world 34 years, blah, 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 is it saturated? I don't know why people always ask this question. I said, people asked me this question 10 years ago, they will ask me this question 20 years from now, and my answer remains, never. Never. How do I prove it to you? My July numbers for my group over June was up 20%. Is that sign of saturation? No. My July, my quarter 2 numbers over quarter 2 last year was up 40%. Nu Skin stock just jumped 11% on Friday. Why? Because worldwide sales year on year was up 28%. Any signs of saturation? Now, I just want to end off by saying, in life, timing is everything. You come just at the right point of hyper growth. This is your best chance ever.
Thank you, Mr.
So the question is, Nu Skin is it the only or the bestest type 5?
Yeah, especially for you. I mean, many people relate civil servants as really secure jobs.
Okay, so to be honest, right, I go back to my first reason I told you. When I came, it was to get $2,000 so that my retirement is better. My first brush with what Type 5 life looked like was actually a few years after I started Nu Skin. And that was when I went to a holiday in Vancouver, just en route to going to our Nu Skin Global Convention. And I spent a week with our upline, Jason Tzu. And then at the airport, I met a strange man called Philip Chung, who I later learned is upline, never seen before. He was waiting there in some flashy sports car and greeted us. Okay, long story short is, I lived a week in the shoes and in the house of a man who has Type 5 life. I had worked like hell just to get these 2 weeks off to go to Vancouver. For days, I couldn't even relax because kanchiong until reach Vancouver still cannot, you know what I mean, relax. So what these people every day take 2-hour breakfast. After that, you want to go where? Shopping? What? Let's go run. Let's go climb the hill. So, I mean, live a day in his shoes. Which other 59-year-old who's working can live the kind of life that he lives, or the life that I live? And that was how I felt. I said, shucks, I mean, this guy is like a couple of years older than me. And like, at the rate I'm going, when will I ever enjoy a life like that? So that was like really my first brush. So did I go and study 100 MLMs under the sun, all that? No, because I saw with my eyes what an ordinary person, not say much smarter than me, I mean, and he worked, and this is the result. And honestly, if I do the same, I said, can I not arrive at this? After that holiday is when I decided to resign. Because I saw a real chance at me living that kind of life at 50 something, not when I'm 85, and then no teeth, whatever, So yeah, that's my answer.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Lisa.
Same question.
Same question, yeah.
Okay. My answers are more of a businessman answer, not stockbroker answer, but businessman answer. But in the process of doing this business, a lot of my guy friends look at me and they look at me in pity, Say, Oliver, !aiya, 可怜啊. Why are you doing a woman's business? And I look at them and says, that's exactly the reason why I'm in this business, because it's a woman's business. Would CK Tang start up a shopping complex dedicated to men? If you're a smart businessman, you dedicate your shopping complex to men or women. How many pair of shoes you have versus your counterpart? You go to a hair salon, they see the woman, they're aesthetic, they see you, they get very sad. That's all they can do to your hair. What, $25? The blouse, the makeup, the hair. Here's a fact. Women run 80% of the economy. Are you aware of that? Guys, let your girls spend. If they don't spend, you got no job. That's the reason why, when they tell me it's a woman's business, I say, you're absolutely right. I'm only interested in the women's business. Well, not because our products are used by women only, but a big majority are women. Sometimes the guys lose weight also got dragged by the hair by the wife in. Because the men think the big stomach is good for them because stable, wind blows still around. Okay, so it is important to know that. Number two, the second thing that kept me awake was because of what Dr. James Chia said to me in my initial first meeting with him. Okay, I got a shock of my life with the way he asked me questions, but I remember that in the head up to today. You know what he asked me? I asked him a question. It is a very common question. Will the market ever get saturated or not, since you say New Skin so good? So he very calmly, he closed his marker, and he looked at me in the air, and then he says, Oliver, you got a TV at home or not? I was pretty insulted, Asked me whether I have a TV at home. I said, yeah, I got a TV at home. Your TV used how many years already? That was when I show off. My TV, 6 years old. Toshiba. Hey, by the way, I got a fridge at home also. 13 years old, Hitachi. He said, very good. Outside, people sell TV and fridge, I said, yeah. So if fridge lasts 13 years, TV lasts 6 years, still got people selling, our every box lasts 1 month, how to saturate? Two things. Women use the products. Men use the product, but mostly women use the products. One. Number two, the products are consumable, and it's not a Tupperware, by the way. Lifelong guarantee, don't have one. You swallow, it disappear one, It consumes in 1 month, okay? And the third point here is this: there is no rental. You don't keep inventory. You don't pay salary. There's no utility. It's a no-brainer. That's why the model, the product, everything comes in is beautiful. There's no need to think much about it. Besides the model, which we won't emphasize. You can ask your sponsor about the commission system. Right? Yeah.
Thank you very much. Please give them a big round of applause. Okay, even though Oliver says it's a